Hello, home cooks! Today we're diving into a culinary adventure that promises incredible flavor and a truly satisfying experience. We're making the most tender, juicy, and flavorful smoked pulled pork you've ever tasted. This recipe is a true labor of love, but the effort is minimal and the reward is absolutely immense. Get ready to impress your family and friends with this barbecue masterpiece. It's simpler than you think to achieve professional results right in your own backyard. For this incredible pulled pork, you only need a few key ingredients. The star of our show is a beautiful pork butt, also known as a Boston butt or pork shoulder. Look for one with good marbling for the best results. Beyond the pork, we'll keep our seasoning simple to let the natural flavors shine. All you need is coarse salt and freshly ground black pepper. That's it. These humble ingredients will create a fantastic foundation for our smoky journey. First, unwrap your pork butt and pat it completely dry with paper towels. A dry surface helps our seasoning adhere better and promotes a beautiful bark during smoking. Don't skip this crucial step. Now, it's time to season generously. Sprinkle the coarse salt evenly over all surfaces of the pork. Don't be shy. This large cut of meat can handle a good amount of seasoning. Next, follow with a liberal coating of freshly ground black pepper. The combination of salt and pepper creates a classic, savory crust that will develop into an amazing bark as it smokes. Make sure every inch is covered. With our pork perfectly seasoned, it's time to get it onto the smoker. The key to tender, fall-apart pulled pork is cooking it low and slow. This long cooking time breaks down the tough connective tissues in the pork butt, transforming it into something incredibly succulent. Set your smoker to a consistent temperature, ideally between 225 and 250 degrees Fahrenheit. Consistency is key here, so monitor your smoker's temperature closely throughout the cook. Place the seasoned pork butt directly on the grates. Now, the waiting game begins. This process will take a minimum of 8 hours, and often much longer, depending on the size of your pork butt and your smoker's temperature. You're looking for an internal temperature of around 200 to 205 degrees Fahrenheit. Don't rush it. Patience is your best friend in barbecue. The meat will tell you when it's ready by feeling incredibly tender when probed. Once your pork butt reaches that perfect internal temperature and feels incredibly tender, it's time for the most important step after cooking: the rest. This allows the juices to redistribute throughout the meat, ensuring every bite is moist and flavorful. Carefully remove the pork from the smoker. You can wrap it tightly in foil or butcher paper, then place it in an insulated cooler. Let it rest for at least 1 hour or even up to 3 or 4 hours. This resting period is non-negotiable for truly amazing pulled pork. It makes all the difference in texture and juiciness. Trust the process. Your patience will be rewarded. After its well-deserved rest, your pork butt will be incredibly tender and ready to shred. Unwrap it carefully. There will be plenty of delicious juices. You can use 2 forks, meat claws, or even your hands if it's cool enough. A meat should practically fall apart with very little effort. Shred it into beautiful, tender strands. Discard any large pieces of fat or bone that remain. Mix the shredded pork with some of the accumulated juices from the resting period. This adds back moisture and incredible flavor, ensuring your pulled pork is never dry. Now for the best part, enjoying your homemade smoked pulled pork. It's fantastic on its own, but it truly shines when served on a soft bun. Pile it high for a classic pulled pork sandwich. You can also serve it with your favorite barbecue sauce, either mixed in or on the side. Coleslaw, pickles, and a side of baked beans make perfect accompaniments. Congratulations, you've just created an incredible meal that will be remembered. Enjoy every delicious bite.